Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Hey, someone is exposing your unborn child to HIV. Someone is possibly going to pass the virus on to your baby. This is someone you know. Someone close to your unborn child and closer to you. This person could be you.
If you are not tested for HIV, you are putting your unborn child at risk. The moment you get pregnant, go together as a couple for HIV testing and ARV treatment if positive. Attend antenatal care and plan to give birth in a health facility to guarantee that your child is born HIV negative and lives the good life. This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID. A good life starts with good health.
Rock Point 256.
Greetings from Rock Point 256. Hope all is well with you. I'd like to appreciate those who have been writing to us and encourage all who have questions to join the conversations in Rock Point. Today, we have lots of nice things, but for those who missed our last week's episode, here's what happened last week in episode 368.
Peace demands to know how the government money is used in school.
So, I have paid the debt. I owe the school nothing. The school owes me
What?
an explanation
An explanation about what?
about that money that comes from the government. Where does it go?
No. Come to the notice board. The information is pinned up there. Just come out and see for yourself.
Monday tells the youth that he's stopping the plan to turn the football pitch into a taxi park.
Monday, we are the community, and we are telling you that we don't want our football pitch to be turned into a taxi park.
I share the same feeling with you, Vincent. This football pitch means a lot to me too. I played on this same pitch when I was a youth. My son plays on this pitch. Why would I want it turned into a taxi park?
So what are you going to do?
It will be tough, but I'm going to take it upon myself to convince the council not to turn this pitch into a taxi park.
Are you sure, Mandy?
Yes, Blazio.
Hey.
You can continue to enjoy your football here. No one will take away your football pitch.
Can we take your word for it, Mandy?
Blazio, I am the LC3 chairperson. My word is final. I'm giving you back this football pitch because your happiness is my happiness. And your pain is my pain. I'm done here.
Joanne goes into labor.
John, hold my waist.
John, are you okay? What is it, John? What is wrong?
Hold here. John, here. No, don't touch me like that.
Hey, you're biting me, John. What is it?
The contractions.
What? What do I do now? And now on Rock Point 256, episode 369.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Finally, I have landed on you, Chairman Mandy. These days, it is easier to find a needle in tall grass than finding you.
Where have you been looking for me from? If you looked for me in the right place, you would find me, Honorable Kennedy.
I went to your office several times, and I would only find your coat.
That was a sign that I was available.
Anyway, I wanted you urgently.
Well, after a long and stressful day, 7 days by is the place for me.
I agree. I'm glad I found you.
I have already sent for my roasted goat's meat with the boiled cassava. Come and join me.
Thank you, but I will not be here for long.
So tell me, why are you looking for me?
I need to tell you about the baraza.
What baraza?
We are going to hold a baraza and would like to invite you just like all our other leaders.
For what?
Our residents of Rock Point village would like to have a discussion with their leaders about their various concerns.
I can smell trouble from a distance.
There is no trouble. The people just want their questions answered.
What concerns do they have now?
They say they have very many unanswered questions.
What answers don't the residents of Rock Point village have that necessitates a baraza?
The residents think it's necessary, Chairman Mande.
What haven't I done for you people? I built that train using my own money.
Yes, you did, but...
But what?
It is our responsibility as leaders to sensitize the community. That is how they will know that we are working.
Are you saying I'm not working, Honorable Kenneth?
That's not what I meant, Chairman. I'm only saying that we need to give the people what they want.
I have reversed the decision to sell off the football pitch, all out of the goodness of my heart. And now they want to ask questions in a public forum.
It was a good thing, Chairman, and we all acknowledged it.
Then why are you organizing the baraza?
It is simply because people want to interact with their leaders.
I have a lot of work to do here and there, so I might not have that time.
Mande, you are the LC3 chairman.
Hey, and so?
You are the host. It's an opportunity for you to show people that you are working.
Are you saying I'm not doing my best?
I've not said that. I am only saying that if people see you in a public gathering like a baraza, they will know that you have them at heart. They will also know that you are not running away from anything.
I'm doing my best. Everybody seems to have noticed but you.
I'm organizing it on behalf of the residents of Rock Point village.
Who do you think you are, Kenneth?
I'm just a council doing my work. The residents just want to ask us, the leaders, some questions.
Count me out of your plan.
Chairman Mande, you speak like you do not know the people you are leading.
The residents of Rock Point village are just ungrateful. That is all.
You may say so, but if we are to look at the reality, these people may be right.
I wonder why you are even called a council. You reside you like a common man.
But it is the common man we must answer to, Chairman.
Listen to yourself. Common man thinking.
But Chairman Mande, if it were you risking your life at the Debe Bridge, would you keep quiet?
One would think that I'm the one who told the traders to use the faulty bridge.
But Chairman, that is the only bridge leading to Debe. Where else would people pass?
Why of all people should I have to answer for the shortfalls in this area? When the road and the bridge were meant to be fixed by the graders that have been sitting in the Matari.
Chairman Mande, please don't take this personally.
How do you expect me to take it?
All the leaders are being invited. It's not only you.
It seems like you have just come to my battle to upset me.
No, Chairman, that wasn't my intention.
Well, you did just that. I'm tired of hearing criticism from ungrateful people.
What the people are asking for is transparency, Chairman. And I find no harm in telling them who is responsible for what and what they are doing about it.
Now you are pretending that you know more.
I see no reason why you are afraid of meeting your own people.
Here comes my meat. Please, allow me to eat.
John, I think this boat will need repair soon. This wood seems to be getting weaker. We should take it to Baba Priska to do something about it.
Steve, it will take another year for this boat to get broken. This is a very strong boat.
John, I bet this boat will not take us more than 3 months on water.
This thing needs minor repairs which I can do myself and to be as good as new. I don't waste money on things I can do by myself.
You're becoming mean these days.
But why should one waste money on something he can do?
Not only that, John. Even when your wife gave birth, you did not call us to celebrate like you used to do with the other children.
I see no cause of celebrating yet, Steve.
What do you mean, John?
Why should I celebrate?
The birth of your child. Are you not happy that the number of your family members has increased? Okay, I know that there is no money, but we should at least go out for a drink.
It's not about the money. I don't want to drink now.
John, are you okay? You don't look fine.
I'm okay.
Okay, we are friends, and there's no secret that we have not shared in the past. What's eating you up that you cannot share with me?
I'll be fine. Let us continue with what we're doing.
No, John. Give me that hammer. Let's first talk.
Talk about what? I said I'll be fine.
Come on. A problem shared is a problem half solved.
That doesn't apply to all problems.
I may not be able to help you, but just tell me for the sake of our friendship.
You will not understand.
If you insist, let me leave you. But know that I'm not happy that you're suffering in silence.
Steve, wait. I'm worried about the baby. If I could forward time, I would have, so that I get to know the truth.
Truth about what?
We are anxiously waiting for 6 weeks to elapse, so that a test is taken to find out if our baby is born HIV-free.
John, you should not worry so much, because you've followed all the instructions you've been given. Your baby will be HIV-free.
I know we have done our best, but we can only be sure when we have the results in our hands saying our baby does not have HIV.
Worrying about it will not change anything. Just make sure that Joanne eats well and continues taking her medication. Your baby has high chances of being free from HIV. So, Monday, what is the plan?
Chief, I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. What are you thinking?
I think that baraza is a good idea, which we could play around with if we plan well.
How?
You know, we could play around with this baraza thing and make it appear like you are the one in the center of everything.
And how could that help us?
By taking the lead in the organization, people will think that you're supporting it and will not suspect anything. If you don't, people might start thinking that you're hiding something.
Talk about hiding things. Where have you kept those public documents?
They are here. Would you like to have a look at them?
Please, make sure that you hide them very far in a secure place. We don't want people to know the money for repairing the bridge has been stolen.
I had not thought of that. And for a long time we have eaten stolen money.
It has not been a very long time. It has only been for 3 years.
But some people look at 3 years as a long time.
You as the sub-county chief should not worry about what other people think. We should look for the ways of protecting our image.
It is hard to ignore, especially with that baraza coming up.
Focus on just you, me, and cherish on the memory of the money for repairing and maintaining the bridge that we have been enjoying for the past 3 years.
I understand what you mean, but you should not underestimate the ability of people to do terrible things that will make you regret for life.
I will see how to play my cards right.
Let me do my part by shifting these documents as soon as possible.
You better do so now. Remember, that will be in big trouble if that hooligan Councillor Kenneth lands on these documents.
But if the worst comes to the worst, remember that you are directly answerable, Monday, and not me.
Mom. Yes? I have finished peeling the potatoes.
Okay. You go to your grandmother and get me a matchbox.
Mom.
Yes?
Grandmom is not around. Her door is locked. Let me go and start doing my homework while I wait for her.
Wait, Joy. Tell me, how is school?
I am more comfortable in class now. I can read better.
I'm very happy to hear that, Joy. Does it mean you're being taught better?
Yes, Mother, and I understand better now.
Make sure you also tell your father when he comes back home. He'll be very happy.
I will. And Mother, I am going to lead 4 folk songs for my house.
4? That is a lot of songs. Your teacher must have a lot of faith in you to give you all the 4 songs to lead.
Yes, she does.
I'm very happy for you. Remind me, what is the name of your house?
Mother, you have forgotten already. My house is called Uganda House.
Oh, yes, I have remembered. I'm sure you will do well. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
That is good. I'm very proud of you. Now go do your homework.
Okay, Mother.
Blessing! Peace! I wasn't expecting you at this time.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm here following your example.
What example?
I was talking to my daughter Joy about school here in the kitchen as we are peeling potatoes.
That is good. Is it hard for you?
Not really. You are right. I was worrying for nothing. It is manageable.
Where is she?
I told her to go to her bedroom to do her homework.
If you don't remind the young ones to do their homework, they will end up playing the whole day.
That is true.
I came to tell you that I went to school and took the headmaster to task.
Tell me more.
The school receives money from the government and they put it on one line on the noteboard. The school received 900,000 shillings this term.
I hear that all schools that receive the captation grant do exactly that.
But they don't mention what the money is used for.
Did you ask the headmaster why?
Yes, I did.
Hey, Judith is also here. Did you travel with her?
No, I hadn't realized she was following me. You're welcome, Judith.
Oh, Blessing, I hope you have some gift for me because I've been craving it for a long time and I won't live without it.
I'll get something for you.
Oh, thank you, Blessing.
Hello, Judith.
Hello, Peace. Did you succeed in getting the information you're looking for?
I only found one sentence on the noteboard and the headmaster told me that it was money from 6 months ago.
Oh, that's a good beginning.
But it didn't show how the money was used.
That happens.
But Judith, is it in order for expenditure not to be displayed?
It might be hard to display all the information because it's a lot.
Then how shall we know the breakdown?
The bursar has all this information, so you can go and check with him.
That is what the headmaster told me, Judith. And I thought that he was just getting rid of me.
Is it as simple as that? Did you check with the bursar?
I also thought it would be more complicated than that, Blessing. I checked the bursar's office, but he was out. I'll go back later.
Actually, a lot of parents think it is difficult to get information, but it isn't.
I'm looking forward to the information he'll give you.
So am I. But I also learned something else. Something sad.
What is that?
The headmaster also told me that they did not receive the money for the last term and this term.
That's a challenge that many schools face, Peace.
Is that so?
Yes. And yet he has to keep the school running.
You know, some people think he eats school money, but maybe he doesn't because there's no money to eat.
Maybe. But we still have to get to the bottom of this money issue.
Let me go get you, Judith.
Thank you, Blessing.
Boys, let us hurry up and finish this latrine before the headmaster walks out of his office. I want to go back home today with my money.
Who would have thought that I, JB, would ever dig a pit latrine for a living?
I have had the same thought on my mind the whole time.
Don't be like that, Blazio. Things will get better.
Better? How, Ofwono? And when?
I know it for certain.
I would too if Kenneth was making some headway at the council.
Change can come from the least expected direction, you know. Time will catch up with Monday.
That is in your dreams, Ofwono. Look, JB, I am convinced that Monday is invisible. With all the effort we've put in trying to get him out of office, we haven't made any headway.
Invincible?
JB, tell me, what have we achieved out of fighting Monday other than losing our source of livelihood? The people who did not join us are going on with their businesses.
Who told you that business people are having a grand time, Blazio?
Don't you think that I would now be earning money from my video hall? I really miss those good old days.
You can be sure you wouldn't be earning that much.
Why, Ofwono? Why?
Ask JB. His mother is in business. Ask him if his mother is making the same profits like she was some time back.
Is that true, JB?
Come on, Blazio. With an impassable bridge, all businesses in Rock Point have been affected.
But my video hall wouldn't be affected. Would it?
Of course it would. Do you think you would have the same number of customers if you reopened today in the same location?
Of course I would. Why not?
No, you wouldn't. First, getting new movies from Kampala would be a problem because of the bridge. 2, transport has been hiked because of this. And third, you wouldn't have customers because no one is selling.
I hadn't thought of all those reasons.
Blazio, leadership is everything. Do you see how Monday is running Rock Point down? He's making people poorer by the day. Even farmers cannot sell their produce in Debe. It rots in the gardens because of the bridge.
Blazio, do you realize that you've started to feel more sympathetic towards Monday since he compensated you?
I don't understand that, Ofwono.
Let me explain. The money he gave you was justified. It was for medical bills and the video hall he demolished. Yet this money has somewhat softened your stance towards his leadership, right?
You are spot on.
That happens to most people. Don't you now fear to openly oppose him as compared to before, just because you want him to keep throwing such monies your way?
If you were in my shoes, I am sure you would do the same.
But do you realize you're the loser here?
How?
First of all, much as you got the compensation, it did not take away the scar on your face.
I know.
Secondly, you don't have a location for a video hall for you to start making money right away. So you're slowly eating into what he gave you. And his ego will not even allow you to have that location back because it will scream, I was wrong. Monday being Monday is not willing to admit that to the world.
In fact, I worry for the day it will get finished because previously I at least had the excuse that Monday demolished my business.
But even then, remember that was just money for the video hall. Money that you quickly took because you were so broke. But it does not account for the money you've lost during the months you've been out of business.
I know that, I know.
Don't you see that Monday has made you poorer on top of infecting you with the dependency syndrome? All you think about is going back to ask for more because he seems to have sacks of it.
It's hard to admit, but unfortunately, you are right.
Now, this is the money that was meant for development of Rock Point. But he's using it to win over opposers like you.
Really? How?
Didn't you agree that you feel more sympathetic post-money? Yes. Doesn't that mean that he bought you over?
No way.
And if you ever go back to him when you're in need, he's going to make you dance around his little finger. You will call him Sir, Your Highness, Your Majesty, anything to touch his heart and to make him give you more.
Real Ofwono, that will be too much.
But do you see that this dependency wouldn't have happened if he had not destroyed your business in the first place? That's what leaders that want to entrench themselves in power do.
You are so far-sighted, Ofwono.
Leaders who take what rightfully belongs to you and give it to their supporters as gifts in return for overwhelming support. So those who seem to fight them, like myself, lose, and the ones who do nothing go on with their lives.
So, people choose not to fight them out of fear.
Thank you, JB. Do you now see where I'm working, even if I do not feel strong enough yet?
I don't understand that now.
Because I don't want to go begging Monday. I don't want him to put me in his bottle.
But Ofwono, do you mean to say that I have been put in a bottle?
Rock Point 256. Rock Point 256. Come with me to Rock Point.
These boys hate Monday with passion.
Monday? Monday is just harvesting the fruits of his evil deeds.
But I think he's not that bad, do you? Man is just like any one of the politicians we have.
If that is the case, then all of them must be thrown out of office.
Then what will happen to the offices they're occupying?
New people will come in and do a great job.
Are you sure the new people will do anything different?
Of course.
How?
New people always have new ideas and creativity.
There's no guarantee that that can happen. The best thing to tell the people who are in authority is to do what they're supposed to do.
But do you think it is easy to tell a leader to do what he is supposed to do? They don't just accept.
You're talking like you've not been following the stories in Rock Point. Who on earth thought Monday would listen to anybody?
You're right.
Yeah.
If Monday can change, then everyone can surely change.
Everything needs persistence. On that note, I can't stop saying I admire Peace's persistence. That woman is not that educated, but whenever she doesn't know something, she asks.
But sometimes it's hard to keep on asking questions again and again.
I know. But if you desire knowledge, you have to keep on looking for it. If it weren't because of Peace asking questions about the capitation grant, I wouldn't have known the details about UPE.
You're right. I also got to know that the government gives 7,000 shillings per head in a UPE school from Peace's questioning.
That's right. Do you have a message from listeners?
Yes. Kazola Isaac from Katuna Town Council Kabale says, Monday should accept defeat and quit power, and Blazio did a great mistake to take that money.
I don't think Blazio made the mistake to take money from Monday. Monday gave him the money to compensate for the destruction of his video hall.
You're right.
Yeah.
But don't you think soon Blazio will join the Monday's camp?
Blazio's not that dull, and it is his right to be compensated.
Okay, let us hear what the rest have to say.
Kamia Eric in Buyobe, Manyi in Mitiana district says, I want to thank the youth in Rock Point for putting their leaders under pressure to deliver. It has showed me that we too can change the way our leaders work. Oh, thank you, Eric. We look forward to seeing you change in the way our leaders in Mitiana and all over Uganda do their work. I'm so happy that Rock Point 256 is making youth more interested in whatever happens around them politically, socially, and financially.
Hey, we have a new exciting way to keep in touch with you. Just pick up your phone, type CDFU space, type your message, and send it to 8888. We shall send a reply to your phone.
That's right. It is exciting. Just try it out. And hey, our counselors are waiting to listen to you, give you some information and counseling. Do you want to talk about youth participation in politics, your leaders, parents' involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or other health issues? Please call the National Health Hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or visit a health facility, leader, or school near you.
There's so much in store for you. We also love reading letters from you, so feel free to send us letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or drop your letter at this radio station. Don't forget, you can also send an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256.
Oh yes, and you can be the first to listen to the week's episode on our Facebook page or YouTube account. The choice is yours. You could even send us an email at our new email address, rockpoint@cdfuug.co.ug or rockpoint256uganda@gmail.com.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time, for another exciting episode of Rockpoint 256.
Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. You are still listening to the annual District School Debate on Parliament Affairs. On the right, we have Gordon Boys School. On the left, we have Beth Girls School. Now, this question goes to Gordon High School. What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
Repeat the question, please.
What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
A pass.
Over to you, Beth Girls School.
Pass.
Well, that is 0 points for both Gordon Boys School and Beth Girls School. The next questions will determine if Gordon Boys School or Beth Girls School win the debating competition for this year. Question to Beth Girls School. What is the name of the area member of parliament?
That is Honorable Titus Odongo.
That is correct. Now, over to you, Gordon Boys School. Give us one role that the area member of parliament is supposed to carry out.
Build roads?
Wrong. A member of parliament does not build roads. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this year's annual district school debate on parliament affairs is Beth Girls School. Well, do you know who your local leaders are? Do you know what your member of parliament is supposed or is not supposed to do? Listen to Rockpoint 256 and learn more about what the Constitution says on the roles of your elected leaders.
Rockpoint 256. Discover the rock in you. Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rockpoint 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rockpoint 256.
Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rockpoint.
Hey, discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rockpoint. It's your right, don't you be the judge. Start the rock in you right now. Make a decision, make it right. Check out the body.